Racing round 3 now for Laguna Seca. I am Dano1570. Joining me again in the commentary box is
ND.
yes,
Hi.
we're back for another probably butchered stream. So yeah, we will be going to start the race in 3, 2, 1. Looking at Woody. Apologies for the absolutely woeful camera angles, but I cannot control this, and they're revving up to the lights, getting ready to go, and we are underway. It's a good start it's a great start for T-toppers. Might even gotten a jump start or something. Maybe he's already challenging for P1. Wolfie up in P3 now as they go down the hill into turn 1. Kyle Love in P4. Pecky sending one around the outside. T-toppers is having a look for Woody on the outside, looking for a move, trying to stick it around the outside,
Ted's
but
gone
that
off.
won't work. Yeah, Ted has gone off in the background, I believe, and here we go, down through the next section. It is Woody who leads the way out in front. Wolfie P3, Kyle Love in P4, Pecky looking on the rear end in P5. Up the hill we go, and it is Kyle who holds out in P4.
Yeah. Hope there's some. Oh no, never mind.
Alright,
Sorry.
Wood leads the way ahead of Wolfie. Pecky still looking for a move on Kyle, and maybe into the corkscrew. Thunder on Math Gamer. Maybe no one looking for a move. Oh, I believe, yeah, Pecky has made a mistake of sorts, and now Math Gamer, sorry, is going side by side. They're going 3 wide nearly. There's some contact as well, and now Thunder is going side by side with Math Gamer into the second part of the track.
He had a look there as well on Pecky.
Yeah, the Math Gamer is still going side by side into the last corner of the circuit. The hairpin. Thunder gets up into P6. There's contact between the two Jaguars in the background. There's a spinner of Urban Fire in the back as well. Scout down and Airbag going side by side. Airbag on the outside, Scout down on the inside. Down the hill they go. Who will prevail? It looks like the Scout down does get up ahead. Airbag goes for a switchback move into the next part of the track. Gets a little bit on the sausage curb. Just gets the rear end off the ground, and they lose out to P8.
T-Toppers has been actually gaining on Woody. He's got a good run on him here now.
Yeah, I'll get chat up now. Hello everyone. Hope you're all doing okay. Woody does have a 210 slowdown penalty for probably exceeding track limits. Everyone just filtering out into position as they go up the hill and down towards the corkscrew.
Oh, Scout down's wide. And Airbag probably a bit too far back to have a look at him, but he'll be thinking about a move. Oh, actually, it's Aston who sends it into a corkscrew.
Aston up to P9, I believe, and has been given a slowdown penalty for probably getting the corkscrew wrong, maybe gaining an advantage unfairly. But into the final corner, Math Gamer just looking for a little bit of a half-hearted move into the last corner, but we've got two people side by side in the background. It's Aston F1, Airbag and Scout down 3 wide nearly into turn 1. Doesn't seem like he's going from, yes he does. Aston sends one, tries to get close enough to make go for a move. I believe Airbag is up to 8th place, Aston up to 9th, and Scout down falls back to 10th. Hi Aston in chat, how are you doing, man? Kyla is holding up this pack we see of Thunder, Pecky and Math Gamer. Math Gamer looking for a move on the inside of Pecky. The 650, the Audi TT on the 650S. The McLaren just holding it out in 6th place.
There was a bit of contact there, I think.
I think there was. You see Thunder is just chucking it over the curbs and maybe just looking to get past Kyla. It's quite hard to overtake here.
I think he had I think he hit the barrier. Math Gamer hit the barrier and has been overtaken by Scout down and Aston. I think airbag as well.
He has some front bumper, front right suspension and engine damage that will hinder him. As Ted MC's, yeah, he comes, you can see just easily going through and up the inside and up to P10.
Thunder might get a good run here on Kyla Love here. Yeah. Got a good slipstream.
Oh, further back, see Scout down on Aston F1. Up on the inside, this is for P8 now. Down the inside he goes and gets the move done into the first corner. Hi Ben Roberts in chat. Hey guys, hopefully another good race on the track. Yes, I hope so too. Don't want to be sitting here for a boring race for 15 minutes, but anyway. Attackers 11, looks like Thunder 50 some good pace, looks like he might win this one. Are you hinting at something? Because I hope they're...
Results, so,
But don't say anything. Alright. Yeah, better not. Alright. Scout down Ted MC and Aston looking for a little bit of scrap. This is for PA again. Scout down on the inside of Aston F1 into... I don't know the corner numbers, I'm sorry. Gets a little... Oh, Ted MC looking for a little bit of move up the inside of Scout Dan into the corkscrew. They are still running side by side. Oh, Scout Dan just has to pull out of that one and has to concede the position.
Thunder's still behind Kyla Love now. Yeah, they're doing a good job of holding him up, to be fair.
Yeah, Kyla is holding up Pecky and Thunder. Thunder now with the slipstream might go look for a move very, very shortly into turn 1. Will the Viper be able to look for a move into the turn 1? If she does, sends him to the outside, tries to get the move done, maybe looking for a switchback of sorts, but has to hold out in 5th place for the time being.
T-Toppers is still on the back of Woody, who still has a penalty. It's only 10th now, but...
Yeah, we will maybe see a relatively... Yeah. Ben Orbson, Woody as well, had some good pace last time as well. Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, Ted on Aston. Maybe a move up to the corkscrew again. Up the hill they go. We got Ted MC flashing his lights. I believe that was Aston's tactic out last time out, and yeah, you can see he's still flashing. Ted MC maybe running a little bit wide there, as you can see. As they go into the corkscrew. Very unique corner here at Laguna Seca.
Yeah, I think...
Oh, I think, yeah, Ted MC's looking for a little bit of a move maybe on the outside of Aston. Just looking for the opening. Maybe you might send him to the inside. No, he doesn't. Has to hold out. Oh, Aston runs wide and gets on 2 wheels on the dirt as they go into the last corner. Ted MC round the outside. Does he manage to hold it? Seems like he is, and he's up to 8th place. Now Scout Dan's going side by side. Yeah, he got involved. He's up the inside and he's past Aston and is up into 9th place.
I don't think Aston will fight that too much because they're both teammates.
Well, maybe, but Kyla Love has been overtaken by Thunder and Pecky. Pecky with a 3/10 time penalty though, and we'll have to. I feel like
Thunder's got some good pace.
Thunder. I feel like you're all hinting something at this, but anyway. Pecky has a 3/10 time penalty. Thunder now looking to hassle the McLaren, looking for a move, maybe the Viper. Just looking for the opening in the slipstream, waiting for the opportunity to present himself.
The race is starting to break a bit out now. I think Wolfie's still staying close to T-Toppers, who's dropping a bit back from Woody, and then there's a big gap back to Pecky and Thunder and Kyla. And then
I think Kyla just held up the Thunder and Pecky. I think Thunder just went a little bit wide there, I'm not too sure, but looking for a move very soon, potentially.
Yeah.
Text in chat. Thunder was my F1 teammate last season, and he's a Gavra OG. What a lad! Irish gladiators. They are the greatest type of person on this planet. On the Irish, let's go. I think Pecky might
sorry,
have
chat.
run a little bit. We're all Irish here, so like, in the commentary box. And
Yeah,
we've
but we
got...
don't need to share about it.
Yes, we do.
Maybe we do. Who knows?
Who knows? Anyway, Thunder still looking for the move on Pecky. Aston, I swear I am not biased at all. It's just we're better.
Yes, he is. But I'm biased with him, so we do.
Yeah, we're both biased.
We should probably turn our attention back to the race now.
Yeah, we should. We see.
Fire runs wide onto the dirty gravel yoke. I don't know what it's called.
Well, he's down in 11th place. Don't think he was scoring much points from there.
Many favors. Ted's wide.
Oh yes, Ted spun. I think he has spun. He's kept it going. He's lost a decent chunk of time to Scout Dan and Aston, who look to be maybe scrapping very soon. Maybe, I'm not too sure, but Pecky has pulled away from Thunder a little bit. We will see how this race turns out.
As T-Toppers actually catches back up to Woody now.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's getting very close.
And into the pits comes Ted. The tyres might have been flat spotted.
Potentially, yeah. Flat spotting is not a thing in games, in GT Sport or F1, but might be in iRacing, I don't know, I don't play iRacing, but some very interesting additions maybe to the game. Future ideas.
Yeah.
Anyway, Thunder's closing up that gap to Pecky in P4.
T-Chopper's closing the gap to Woody.
T-Chopper's closing the gap to Woody. Wolfie in the middle of the two. Maybe Thunder might have a little bit of a look onto the straight, potentially. And we will see if there will be any overtakes very shortly. Pecky still with that 3:10 time penalty. He's in. Sorry, just chucking it into the corkscrew and trying to take as much curve as possible. It's a very hard corner to get right as Kyla gets a 5/10 time penalty. Aston and Scout down very close indeed, maybe working together to catch up to the rest of the pack. See Airbags a bit up the road in 7th. I can see Thunder now maybe looking for a move on Pecky. Don't think you will though, as they go onto the main straight.
Ooh. Gavra got a bit wobbly out onto the last corner there.
Maybe.
Got a great slipstream on Aston.
Yeah, maybe just trying to work together to catch up to Airbag and maybe Kyla. And see,
Aston
Thunder's picked
wide.
up a penalty.
Gavra's coming up the inside now.
Here comes up the inside into the next part of the track. I think Aston just holds it out in P8, and Scout Dan has to stay out in 9th. But he is looking to the inside now. He might have the faster line. Oh, Aston just holds it on the outside line, still flashing his lights, and keeping it up in 8th place.
And here we see Thunder practically pushing Pecky through the next corner.
Yeah, you can see Pecky going defensive a little bit to the like holding the inside. And maybe looking for a move into the corkscrew, or is he not close enough? It's a very hard corner and a very audacious place to go for a move. Maybe just trying to get a better exit, maybe slipstream or something. Check your I'm friends with your Irish Gavra OGs. The Irish OGs would be the greatest OGs. Well, if he does pull into the pits, maybe the tyres are going off and he's looking for a little bit of an undercut maybe. You can see the pit crew getting ready with the green rims as Pecky comes in as well. So Woody and T-Toppers still holding it out in front. Still not close enough to make the move. Thunder now in some clean air as Pecky did pull into the pits. Aston, Airbag, and then you can see the two drivers in the pit stop, just waiting to be let back out. They don't think they're coming out yet. Oh yeah, Wolfie's on pit exit. He's going on to mediums as we see Matt Gamer fly past, sorry, and everyone's in their own little space. Close people on track is T-Toppers and Woody, I believe. Into the Corkser they're going. Oh no, here comes Math Gamer on Pecky out of the pits. Pecky has to fall behind into 11th place by practically pushing Math Gamer through turn 3, I believe it is. Maybe looking for a move to get past very quickly indeed. Maybe just needs to close the gap a little bit more as Woody and T-Toppers both come to the pits. Maybe looking to someone. Thunder follows in as well, along with Kyla, who's cutting the dirt grass a little bit. I was going to say cutting grass, but realised there wasn't any grass.
I think it's dead grass because we are in America and it might be quite hot wherever it is.
Wherever Laguna Seca is, we aren't very smart in the ways of geography.
It's in like Utah or something.
Yeah, don't quote us on that, but
no, it's in like the top left of America. Around there.
Wolfie in P.
Oh, here comes Pecky on Urban Fire. Down the inside.
Yes, he's up to 5th place now. T-Toppers leads the way ahead of Aston. Scout Dan in 3rd, Wolfie in 5th. Woody is just ahead of Wolfie, so maybe that undercut works absolute wonders, and he's already on the back of the Jaguar.
What happened to Woody? Because him and T-Toppers both came into the pit at the same time, and now Woody's very far back from T-Toppers.
Oh yeah, well T-Toppers didn't fuel up.
Ah, right.
And he went on to super softs. So maybe just an insane strategy call from T-Toppers just to push out a little bit further. Maybe the old splash and dash strategy they used to use in F1.
Or we just weren't watching and we're terrible commentators. I don't know.
Probably the first option, but
I wouldn't bet against the second option.
Yeah, I think T-Toppers just going for that. Yeah, like they did do that in the old, when you could refuel in F1. You'd start off on like really low fuel, and then like on like the softer compound tires gain a massive gap, then come into the pits and do a long stint. That might be what T-Toppers is going for.
Urban Fire and Kayla Love.
Yeah, further back, wheel to wheel, Urban Fire looking to make a move, maybe, or has Carla got ahead of Urban Fire? I'm not too sure. Were you watching there, Andy?
Countdown goes into the pits.
Let's get down in the pits. We've got, yeah, so T-Toppers is out ahead by a sizable margin. Aston hasn't come in yet, and is on the mediums. Wolfie
trying less than half a tank, so probably didn't refuel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He just probably didn't refuel, and he did go into super soft. So, and you can see the gap he's gaining to Aston in 2nd.
Yeah, I wonder if tires will play a big factor into this race closing up. That might be a hint. It might not be a hint.
Maybe. And we know how long or how many laps this race is in chat, maybe?
Well, it's 51 minutes as usual.
15 minutes as usual, yeah. Wonder how many laps. Well, it is 1:30 a lap,
well, that's
so.
just maths.
Quick maths.
Oh, he's gonna go to the outside. Urban Fire gives him a good squeeze.
Oh, into the Corkser, yeah. Urban Fire. Oh, maybe. I think there was a little bit of contact. I think there might have been a small amount of contact between the two. Look, he's practically pushing Urban Fire through the middle sector, or the final sector, sorry, into the last couple of corners. Ted MC might pick up some scraps as well, but Urban Fire pulls into the pits and looks to change tires. Math Gamer might be looking for a move on Kyla Love. For some reason I can't. Oh yeah, I've got him now. But into turn 1, is he close enough? He looks for a little half-hearted move on the inside into turn 1, but doesn't seem to get the move done. Thunder goes a little bit wide through turn 3 up to turn 4. The Viper, maybe, I've been hinted that it's fast, so
not in a straight line.
Well, not in straight line, but really good in the corners.
Yeah. Viper in its homelands.
Say T-Toppers might go for another lap or two and then has to maybe pull into the pits. He might be using like lean mixture or something, I'm not too sure. But we will see as he does stay out for another lap. Aston still holding it out as far as he is on mediums. So maybe staying out for a few more laps as well. Woody is closing up and Wolfie, he went for the undercut, is closing up to Woody, maybe just saving fuel in the slipstream for now. As it's all very kind of like chess, racing chess is the way to play some races.
Who's gonna get the checkmate?
Here we got checkmate. Woody now looking for a little bit of a move on Aston maybe. He's called up to the Toyota, I think it is. Yeah, it is Toyota. Maybe looking for a move on the inside. Aston gives him a big old squeeze, gets up the inside and up to P2. Aston won't make it very easy for him. He's still side by side up into turn 5. And Woody gets it around the outside. Aston gets on the sausage curb now. Buffy's up on the outside and up to 3rd place as well. And now he just needs to catch back up to Woody in P2. T-Topper's still out. He's still got enough fuel to do, I'd say, one more lap, maybe.
He doesn't really use those super softs as much as you maybe have expected.
Yeah, but he is holding a massive gap out in front, so...
Yeah.
Be interesting to see how much or where he comes out, because he was P2.
Oh, and Matt Gamer takes a trip to the gravel on the corkscrew.
You can just see him going a little bit wide there. Scoutdown gets up the inside and up to 9th place in this race. You can see Matt Gamer's front tyres are very worn, so he might have to pull into the pits. Yes, he does. Wolfie, was a fun race. Well, don't see how that was spoilers, tackers, but fun races are. That's what we all come here for fun. So like, and a little bit of competitiveness. You can see T-Topper's now low on fuel. You can see in the bottom left he's just got low fuel indicator, so I might have to come in on this lap.
Yeah.
So. Wolfie is keeping that very close gap to Woody. So the Jag is just better in the corners, and then T-Toppers does come into the pits there. So this will be very interesting to see where Woody comes out, or where he comes out, because he's going around the final corner now. Aston also pulls into the pits. So will T-Toppers come out ahead? No, he's gonna come out behind the two. He's just watching where will it be. He's miles behind Woody and Wolfie. He comes out in P9. That is interesting. He goes on to soft tires as well.
To the end, question mark?
Potentially, I don't know. I don't know the results. I haven't seen the race, unlike everyone else apparently. Anyway. Oh wait, no, he's in P4.
Where did you get P9 from?
It came up on my thing as P9. Okay, relax, not my fault.
Chat, we'll have to confirm that.
I'm literally watching stream. He comes out in P9 and then magically teleports to P4. Maybe not, or just can't read. Very likely. Wait, what? I think Woody's made a mistake. Yes, he has. Woody's gone off and hit the barrier. He's down to P2 now. Wolfie leads the way in P1. Woody has front bumper and front right suspension damage, so maybe I don't know where everyone keeps going off, but I'm missing something.
Are you forgetting that the corkscrew exists?
Probably there then. Stays out though, doesn't go for any repairs. Maybe it'll just sort itself out as it usually does, because that's how physics works. T-toppers in P4 on the softs compared to everyone else on the mediums. Very interesting strategy from the Super.
And Math Gamer's on a personal best lap right now.
Math Gamer. In 11th place, the Audi TT flying around on softs. We will see as they go down through the last corner. Foot to the floor, up to third, up to fourth, and across the line. It is not a personal best lap time, sadly.
Fractionally off.
Fractionally off. Consistency is key though.
Well, T-Toppers has got the fastest lap right now, on his super softs, the splash and dash run.
The old splash and dash, yeah.
Yeah.
Lap 17, we are 25 minutes into this race.
Halfway.
We have around halfway. It's halfway? Yeah, it is halfway. So,
can you do maths? As Countdown runs wide.
Here comes T-Toppers on Thunder into the last corner. Down the inside. Oh, he just pulls out of it at the last second. Thunder might have just turned in on him a bit there, spooked him, and he had to back out of that.
The corkscrew has claimed another life. I think it was Scoutdan who went through the gravel on it. I was watching it. He just fractionally outbraked, or he broke a little bit too late, and he just went through the gravel.
That is how the corkscrew claims your life. But anyway, we're looking for the battle for P3 now. T-Toppers on the rear end of Thunder. Will he go for a move on this lap, or will he just hold it out? He's all over the rear end of the Viper. Maybe he looks for a move on the inside into turn 5. Yes, and he's up the inside and he's up to third place. Thunder has to pull out and just has to concede the position for now. He might. Oh yeah, T-Toppers runs wide. Thunder is now on hassling him again. He's up to third place again, and T-Toppers has to hold.
And here's Aston and Kayla going wheel to wheel into that
wheel to wheel
that we don't know the name of.
Well, they don't have any names apparently, or they might. I don't know.
But it's a great move from Aston.
Aston up to 7th place. Nicely done indeed. As Woody pulls into the pits now in P2. T-Toppers looking for a move again on the Viper of Thunder. Yeah, he's got a better exit. He's going side. Oh no, he's just in the slipstream. Sorry, camera angles are hard to tell what's happening, but he might look for a move into turn 1. Down the hill, gets cut, the door gets slammed in his face, but will he send one? Yes, he does. They make a little bit of contact, I think, on the side, but T-Toppers is up to 2nd place. He gets a little bit onto the dirt, but keeps it up in 2nd place.
That is what you call hard racing.
Hard racing is the best racing.
Yeah, of course.
As you would know, because you're a Max Verstappen fan, I believe.
Maybe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't call it to World War 3. I'm just here to have fun.
Yeah, I kind of feel like cutting someone's head off.
I know the feeling, but anyway.
No, you don't.
Trust me, I do. Scaredown comes out in P12. Look, for me it says P12. Don't magically teleport
it says P12 for me as well.
Alright, good. Thank God.
P12.
He doesn't get teleported. That means wait, no, that's bad for me. Crap.
That's bad for you.
I am not. I can see. I promise. Wolfie leads the way in P1. T-Toppers in P2. Thunder in P3.
And we look back.
Woody has come into the pits for some mediums. The damage is
Everyone's got
gone.
to run on Urban Fire.
Scout Dan on Urban
Is
Fire.
sending it?
Sending it up the inside, and nicely done indeed for 11th place.
I feel like I overreacted a bit there.
Potentially, or we're all just a bit tired. So anyway, everyone's very spread out on track. So how's everyone doing in chat? Always the best resort.
Yeah. As we did last week round, we did a bit of mountain spotting. Unfortunately, there's no real mountains around here for me to comment on.
There's some
hopefully
trees.
next
There's some
race
nice trees.
Yes. It's Aston on airbag, speaking of which. Ooh. That's a nice move.
I did not see it. I'm sorry, but I did not see that. Apologies. But Austin is up to 5th place. Mate, I can't predict when races, when overtakes are about to happen. I just need to do the camera work myself. We don't have Sky Sports level commentary stuff, but anyway. Wolfie, how are you in chat? Well, I am very tired, and D is very tired, so we're all a bit tired. What the hell is going on?
I was working on an art project.
Art projects are not fun. I would know because I don't do art.
Yeah. Need a coffee.
Just need something to...
Oh, Ted takes a trip to the gravel at the corkscrew.
As I just capture absolutely none of
the
that.
corkscrew takes another life.
Another victim of tendency. His tires might just be going off a bit too much. Will he pull into the bits? Yes, he does pull into the bits. Anyway, Wolfie, how are you in chat?
He just said.
Oh crap, sorry. I swear I am not dyslexic. Although I might, I don't know. I cannot read for my life.
No, you can read books, you can't read screens. There's two differences to that.
I'm trying to commentate, pay attention to what's happening. I heard tires from thunder, but nothing is happening. Wolfie pulls into the pits now. Something's happening. He's not low on fuel, and he's not got the worst tires.
Maybe he's just losing some time to T-toppers.
Wolfie and good, can't complain. Good to know you are okay. What's everyone's favorite Group 4 car? Austin asks in chat. I could, I've only really used the Merc and the Audi, to be honest. I haven't really raced Group 4 that much. The SLS Group 4. Pecky, sorry, there's a couple of a little bit of racing. Aston on the outside of Pecky, will he manage to hold it? The Toyota on the McLaren doesn't seem to do so, just maybe has to stay behind for another lap.
As Airbag and Kyle Love and Wolfie were all in the pits.
He's just all over the back of the McLaren as they go through into the second sector of the track. They're going around the outside now. Is Aston Pecky defending like hell, but he gets switched back by the Toyota. Up the inside, he has the inside line now. Does Aston F1 and gets the move done. He gets a massive launch over the sausage curb. Very loose rear end. Peggy now has to fight that back.
Will to into the corkscrew.
That cannot work very well. 2 into 1 doesn't go. Aston has to concede the position and is down to 4th place.
Where do you want to see how that ends up?
Look, this is magnificent racing. Look, they're switching back, but has to hold out in 4th place. He's all over the rear end of the McLaren. Then they're just chucking it into the corners. Might see another overtake very soon.
Well, Pecky comes into the pit, so we're not going to see an overtake.
Never mind, ruins all the fun. I'm sorry.
Let's see what's going on in chat.
Well, they're just having a conversation about favorite Group 4 cars, so
we'll let them do it. As no one is close to anyone. on the track, except for maybe Urban Fire, as our commentator has left us. And he's still gone.
Sorry about that, Woody. One's a little bit wide there. And Pecky comes out of the pits, P11 at the moment, but we'll see where that actually is on track. As I believe it lies to me, he's down to 12th apparently. And he's up to 7th. See, my K, I am not delusional. Scout is now on the rear end of the McLaren though, and might look for a move very soon. Airbags in behind them as well, and maybe see some overtakes. Thunderbolts into the pits now on the mediums. T-Toppers leads the way. Aston Jet, to be honest, I might switch to for the Viper for Group 1 next season, but don't quote me on that. Interesting to see, like,
recording you.
Get quoted. Aston pulls into the pits as well. He was on super softs. I just think it's really cool how some cars are quick in straight lines, some are better in the corners, and some tracks it really comes into play.
It brings balance to the force.
Yes, Star Wars is cool. Sorry. So we've got Thunder comes out of the pits in P4 now. Wolfie P3, Woody P2, T-Toppers P1. As we go down into the corkscrew, 36 minutes in. We've got 15 minutes to go in this race.
Apparently it gets very interesting.
According to you, or according to someone else?
No, because I was kind of watching someone's stream about it.
Probably best not to watch the race you're about to commentate on, but...
I didn't know I was commentating on it.
You're probably always
because
commentating.
I'm filling in for the 3rd time in a row.
Well, I don't think Evan can actually do it, so... I believe that you are going to be needed most weekends, so...
Alright.
Watching races is prohibited. T-Toppers now pulls into the pits. We will see where Woody now comes out into the lead, but we'll have to pit eventually. He did come into the pits early though, so he might stay out for a lot longer. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, I'm just really tired, but T-Toppers now comes out of the pits. He's going... Thunder just comes out ahead. This is going to be very interesting to see for position. I believe Thunder will get it. Will come out in P3. Yes, he does. T-Topper's now down to P4. Scout on just... Yep, sorry. Just...
Thunder's on a purple lap.
Just give me 2 seconds, man.
Alright, I'll take over.
No, that's fine.
Thunder's on a purple lap right now, he's 2 chances. I'll stay on board with him, see how it goes.
Alright, yes, Thunder has a 5/10 slowdown though. Maybe T-Toppers will have to stay on it, maybe see an opening very soon. I've noticed that T-Toppers is number 555. I didn't know you could do triple digits. But most other people, numbers 0, so that's fun. Oh, Woody's number 21, so... Yes, we have just boredom has taken over. Thunder...
That's a very nice sunset.
Yeah, nice time of day.
Yeah, the clouds are in a nice position as well.
Although, I do hate racing when you're going down into an important corner and you just can't see a thing. That is the worst thing.
Or when the light shines on your screen. And Thunder does go purple, I think. I don't know if it's
it was, yeah. A 128 is dead, so. A 128.069.
Or as I like to call it, a 128 drop dead.
Drop dead, that is a new phrase I need. I'm going to probably use one.
Yes.
I think, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Well done.
Anyway, I'm just thinking down in turn 5, I think. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, turn 5. Is it slightly banked? Because I think it might be from camera angles.
Is the one Peggy's going through right now, or is it about to
Yeah.
go through?
Like if you go into like the standard camera angle, it looks like
I
it
think
is.
it's just sloping up the hill, to be honest.
Probably. Or just the angle of the camera, to be honest.
Yeah. I think. What if you could go through the corkscrew backwards?
Oh, I've tried that before. It's an absolute mess.
Alright. Might seem a bit like Rouge and Radion a bit, maybe.
Rouge and Radion. The old one is really tight or something.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't that tight, but...
Yeah.
Anyone gonna make an overtake? No, because they're all way too spread out. Come on, guys, we need to see some overtakes. T-toppers, close up to Thunder. We need a safety car. Yes, safety cars in Gran Turismo, please.
Yeah, what would it be though?
What do you mean?
You can get some suggestions in the chat, maybe.
Suggestions in
what
chat.
What a good safety car would be.
What would the safety car be in Gran Turismo?
And you can't say the Mercedes AMG, would you?
So in Gran Turismo they've got the Toyota Crown, I think. They've got the BMW. Oh, Wolfie takes a little bit of a trip to gravel in the corkscrew, just kicking up a little bit there. They've got the Renault, they've got the Toyota, they've got the BMW, and I think they've got the Merc. What is the best safety car in Gran Turismo?
I'm just looking at the tire wear right now. Sorry for going out of context. But I'm looking at the tire wear. I'm just thinking, who can go to the
I shouldn't have feel that's pretty kind of gave up. Alright, Urban Fire, TedMC in 11th.
Woody's front right looks very dead at the moment. I don't know if he'll be able to take it to the
end. On there a lot, but Urban Fire and chat. Any overtake is fun to commentate on, but this is the hardest thing about commentating when there's absolutely nothing happening. But I believe Thunder has caught up to Wolfie, and he might look for a move very quickly. Maybe, I don't know. He's just getting very close to the rear end of that Ferrari. T-Topper's in the background as well, maybe looking for a move too.
It's actually going to be a great roundup, I think, because we've got Woody on tires that might not make it to the end. We've got Wolfie close behind. We've got Thunder gaining on him. We've got T-Toppers rounding up the top 4, and then we go back to Aston and P5, just going through the bit before the corkscrew. So it's going to be very interesting.
Oh, here comes the... Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he had look on the inside, might have a move on the outside. What the hell is going on with my camera? What on earth? Okay, Thunder. T-Toppers has arrived on the scene now. He's just had to. He had a little half-hearted move into the last corner, but didn't seem to get it done. And now down into turn 1, Thunder is still behind the Ferrari of Wolfie, but is very close. Look at that, practically pushing him through the first corner. Very close indeed. Will he look for him? I've noticed that most of the liveries are very green. You can see the Ferrari. Here comes Thunder anyway, to the inside line, into turn 4, to the inside, and has got the move done. He's up to 2nd place in this race, as they are on lap 29. T-Topper's now on the rear end of the Ferrari, around the outside. Here is the Ferrari. T-Topper's on the inside, and gets up to 3rd place as he just swings it to the inside and gets up into 3rd.
And I wouldn't recommend reading what Urban Fire put in, because it'd be a bit of a spoiler, but it's not that much. So
one shot.
We won't commend you. Or no, not. I'll just stop talking.
Anyway.
Words.
Yes, we can words. We are very smart. Big brain. T-Topper's in third. For the time being. Soft, so. Tigers,
Top
any...
three's actually, top four is spread out a bit now.
Tigers in
Not as
chat,
close.
any predictions for the race? What do you mean for me? Because I think I've been hinted that Thunder might win this race. Potentially catch up to Woody.
Or he might crash in the last corner.
Mate.
I think I might have given a bit too much away there.
I think that is telling me exactly what might happen. Is a bit of a spoiler.
You don't know if I'm being serious or not.
Best you don't say anything, to be honest.
Oh, here comes Black Gamer on Kyla Love. It's a great move down the inside, but Kyla's gonna get a good switch back now.
Yeah, they're going side by side down the main straight. Carl on the inside, Math Gamer on the outside, the Audi on the Nissan. Who will prevail as they go down the hill? Carl on the inside. Will someone outbrake themselves? No, they don't. Math Gamer looks for a bit of a switchback move. They make a little bit of contact on the sides there, but Math Gamer is up to 8th place on lap 30. But Carlo is still holding it on the inside. It makes a little bit more contact with the Audi, but has to hold out in 9th place for the time being.
That's great racing.
Bit questionable racing, but anyway. Carlo's coming back now into turn 5. Oh, a little bit of a half-hearted move into the 5th corner.
And now Thunder's on the back of Woody now. Woody's tires have probably gone off now. Yeah, they're less than half.
You can see that. And then Thunder is on fresher softs. Woody is on worn mediums, and you can just see the understeer is getting through turn 1. Here comes the Viper now. Oh, they're just... Look at this. Thunder now side by side with the Jaguar into turn 3. They go. Up the inside goes Thunder on the Jaguar, and he's up to 1st place as they are on lap 31 now. The Viper leads the way ahead of the Jag, and T-Toppers might look for a move on Woody now, as he's also on fresher soft. So you can see the gaining time he has on Woody up the hill now, down towards the corkscrew.
Gaining time?
Yeah, it's just gaining time. You can see the slipstream working its magic around, and just not close enough for the time being. And just he's all over the rear end of Woody as they're now coming down through the last sector. T-Topper's on the outside, maybe switching to the inside. It's very hard to make a move there. Woody runs a little bit wide. He's got a wheel on the dirt, and around the outside goes T-Toppers, but doesn't seem to have the grip to do so. He's now got the slipstream on the Jaguar. Wolfie in the background as well might try to catch up as well. But anyway, here they come down to turn 1. Will T-Toppers go for a move? Doesn't seem to be close enough. Woody locks up a very minute amount, but here comes T-Toppers. Oh, just making a little bit of contact, pushing him through for turn 1, and he's now on the outside line into turn 3. Woody defending for his life on the Subaru. We've got 2 minutes to go in this race, so very close to ending. He goes to the inside, he goes for the outside, darts to the inside, and now down the inside into turn 5. They can make a little bit of contact, but the Subaru is up into P2 in this race. Wolfie has caught up now as well to the Jaguar, but he is on very worn medium. You can see the front right, just on the graphic down below, is very worn.
Yeah, very worn.
Very worn. It is it's an anti-clockwise directional track, so that would lean on the right tires more. You can see how much wear Woody has on the front right, so he might have timed the fuel to perfection though. We've got 1 more minute left in this race. No, I mean, so we Sorry, techers in chat. I mean, so we can have bet channel points on the leader wins or not. Well, it's a replay. You can see results. Yeah, it is. This is a replay
Here comes
of
Wolfie on Woody.
Wolfie on Woody now. Yeah, very close to the end of the Jaguar. Maybe looking for a move very soon. He is in the Supreme. Woody goes defensive, and the Ferrari is very close to the inside. Right, Kevin shot
Woody
and
gets
Wolfie
wide.
here comes now on the outside of the Jaguar and holds it round the outside. Gets it up into third place. Will he run a little bit wide? Oh no, he doesn't. The Woody is now falling back.
Yeah,
And
those tires have really not been kind to him.
tires really gone off now. You can see he's low on fuel as well. As I believe this will be the last lap. They're on. Yep, they're on 15 minutes. So this is the final lap of the race. Thunder has had such good pace. Woody now maybe looking for moving Wolfie, but I don't think he has the grip to do so. But around to the final corner, here he comes. Great performance from the man in the Viper, and he comes to the line to win here at Laguna Seca, ahead of T-Toppers and ahead of Wolfie, Woody, and then Aston. Pecky comes home in P6. Airbag should come home in P7. Math Gamer P8. Kyla P9 and Scout down in P10 unless Kyla can actually pull out. It looks like Scout down will get P9 actually because of penalties. You can see 8/10 for the Nissan. And see, they're looking for a little bit of a battle now. Yeah, here comes the Jaguar looking for a little bit of a move, but didn't seem to get anything done. Pecking home in 6th, Airbag 7th, Moth Gamer 8th, Kyla should come home in 10th. Scoutdan still looking for a little bit of a fight though. To the line, will he pull out for a move? No he doesn't, but comes home in P9 anyway. No problem, Gavra, for commentating. Anyway, thanks guys for listening, and we will be broadcasting the next race next weekend. Thanks all for listening, and goodbye.